Good morning. It's August 16th, 2008. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is today's Schmuck Look. I'm going to attach this to Ms. Lorena Del Barrio's video about Georgia being bullied by Russia, Russia bullying Georgia, da-da-da, More or less, Lorena, you talk to kids about having problems with bullies at school, socially, etc. You didn't really quite go far enough. Documentation, etc. Yes, the principal has a boss, the school board, the supervisor of schools, what have you. I'm going to take it that step further. And everybody, here's my book. It's in here, A Schmuck's Eye View by me and my editor. We had bullies in school. Heck, I was bullied myself. I have a funny name. I'm fat. Wild kinky hair. And kids are cruel. You are, guys. You really are. You don't know any better yet. The thing is, you have to outthink the bully. And they're not really good at teaching that these days, how to think. We're in the team era. Take one for the team. Go, team, go. And again, in my book, and it's a different chapter, but, taking one for the team all the time sounds to me like you're guest of honor at the gangbang. The only one there who's still there when the lights go on, well, yeah, you got it. At any rate, you have to outthink the bully. We had one particular one I think it was 8th or 9th grade. He'd steal lunches from the smaller kids and eat their desserts right away. You brought bag lunches from home, and Mom would always put a dessert in it. Well, he stole one kid's lunch one day, and the kid made a spectacle of it, so to speak. The next day, of course, the bully stole the kid's lunch again. And, by God, there was a candy bar in it. Now, at the time, you got to understand this. At the time, this is way back 40 years ago or more than 40 years ago, X-Lax bars and Hershey chocolate bars were the same size. And it was really no trick, and the kid did it, to unwrap the two of them, put the X-Lax in the Hershey bar wrapper and wrap it back up, put it in his lunch. Well, of course, the bully, he didn't check it out. He just shoved it in his mouth. And in about 20-30 minutes, he was in the bathroom. They had to take him by ambulance to the hospital. He was that dehydrated. And they had to rehydrate him, which was no fun. Now, he had stolen several lunches and eaten several candy bars, so he had no clue. Here's the thing about thinking, and you got to think, couple, 3 steps ahead. You don't tell anybody. 40-some years, that bully's dead now. So, he ain't going to get revenge. And I didn't name the guy anyway, there or here. In the book or here on this video, so he's safe. But, when you outthink them that way, they get real polite because they don't know who did it. And that's the real trick. Never let him know, because he's going to get well again, but he's not going to ambush anybody if he doesn't know who did it. He knows there's somebody out there waiting in the shadows, smarter. He gets real polite. The Old West, again, I've said this before, I'll say it today again. The Old West really didn't have that many bullies because everybody carried, and everybody was willing to draw down on you if you were stupid. It makes no sense to correlate, to do a drive-by when everybody has a gun and they're going to shoot out your tires before you get to the corner. When was the last time Kennesaw, Georgia had a drive-by? You're going to be out of luck there, I think. It's one of those deals. But you don't have to be the baddest guy on the block, but you got to be able to outthink him. You really do, guys. Kids especially. You have to be able to think ahead. I really recommend you buy my book. It's at Amazon.com, pdbookstore.com, publisher direct, pdbookstore.com, or my favorite would be to go to your local bookstore, order a copy. Ms. Lorena, I want to, again, and I want to do it publicly here, thank you for everything you have done. You have been a charm. I really, really do appreciate it. And everybody out there, I hope you have a great weekend. Peace.